Why, hi there, it's Uncle Ron again, and I want to talk a little bit more about actually the business of doing business, or the joy of doing business. I think we're going to call this series of videos the joy of doing business. And the test subject here, of course, is the Wife in Mind new project, Emily's Funhouse. Emily's Funhouse of Toys at emily'sfunhouse.com. It's your favorite toy store. You just don't know it yet, but it's your favorite toy store. Go there now. Between 260 products that are under $10 to all the greatest RC helicopters and quadcopters. Just go do it, because you're going to find something that you like. And if you put in the tag free shipping between now and March 11th, you're going to get your order free shipped. Normally we just free ship over $100. But this week only, free shipping for everything. So at the checkout, free shipping. Okay? All one word, free shipping. Okay, that's the commercial, and now here's the rest of it. We talked a little bit about what we were doing in the last video. One of the things I've noticed as I've tried to put this together over the last 6 weeks is the amazing amount of people who want to take your money before you even get started. I'm not talking about the phone system or the website or what have you, the basics. Getting legal, doing your paperwork with the state. The state of Vermont requires that you register for a trade name, and that costs money, and file with the Department of Taxes and all that. I'm not talking about the basics, but the people who see, oh yes, you want to start a business. You go look at here on YouTube about starting businesses and what you should do, and everyone has 1,001 different pitches for you. My email, the store's email address, and my personal email address, almost every day has a pitch from someone that says for $349, anywhere from $99 to $349, I can turn you into turn you into money that goes beyond your wildest dreams. You want cars, you want yachts, you want houses. We can do this. You just pay me $340 or $240 or $97, and I can give you the secrets of my success. And so you too can live on an island in Tahiti with 5 Maseratis and 6 yachts and stuff that doesn't really exist. Because if you've done any sort of business at all, the number one rule of doing business is actually doing the business. You know what I spent my Sunday? I'm taping this on March 6th. You know what I spent an hour and a half doing on my Sunday? I spent it assembling together sell sheets to upload to my Shopify store, okay? I had to make decisions about whether or not I thought certain products kind of fit in with the theme of the store so I could edit them out. I sell toys. Massage stuff doesn't really do much to me. I'm not quite sure that light players that shine little things on the ceiling and play your MP3s is really a toy store kind of thing. We get to make those decisions all the time, because if you've ever done any sort of retail business, you do never take anyone's wholesale catalog, lock, stock, and barrel. I have 4 vendors I could possibly use. I'm approved for. I won't tell you who they are. 1 doesn't include any images with anything, and so I can really spend like an entire day trying to upload images for certain products that may or may not sell, but I have to do this all by hand. There's no magic link there. I haven't figured out how to actually magically link once I can do that, and that's just a pain in the butt to do for items that don't cost you more than $6.95, I think, for the most part. The other one wants you to sell in bulk, which is fine, but who in their right mind is going to buy 18 packages of Play Money? It's great if we actually own our own store. I would use them in a minute because it's lots of filler activity, but what consumer in their right mind is going to purchase 18 things of Play Money? Someone would. I don't know, but I'm not going to list it because I know that as a business owner, I'm going to get reamed out by a customer saying, why am I spending X amount on this? And why do I need 18 of it? Because that's the smallest I can send you, because that's what my vendor requires. So I'm basically using 2 primary vendors. One we use will separate out their catalog when you go to download it to put online, and the other one doesn't. And that's fine. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a business owner. What I don't have time for as a business owner is to sit and ooh and ah over someone's system. I've watched some of those videos. I haven't paid for it. You know what they are? They say that I can buy items either on Amazon to drop ship on eBay or eBay to drop ship on Amazon and only make $1.50 profit or whatever. That's not real reputable because you're not sure that you're actually getting the product. What I work with gives me a quantity. I know how many of said item is in store, and if there says 0 there, it doesn't go on the. It's not active. And when we actually do get customers, I'll hold my breath at the ones that I know are sitting there with 2 or 1 on my sell sheets. Don't sell out by the time that I can actually process an order. The ones that are about 10 or above, or even 5 or above, I'm not going to have a problem with. But I want to make sure that when I do fill an order, it's there. So you'll never find an item that I know isn't there. So I had to do, for my main vendor, I update that daily. It's about 20 minutes to do. And for the other one, I do a couple times a week because they don't sell as many, and it takes a while to do. It takes about 40 minutes to get everything cut and prepared to upload. So anyway, so I don't really have time or the money, since I'm just starting out, to sit and watch a $97 seminar to tell me that I can do this by either joining some club with a certain fee or buy one from one dealer I don't know to sell to you out there. That's dishonest as far as I'm concerned. It's one thing if you want to say, if your thing is selling 15 cases of shampoo or whatever, either find a place, a reputable wholesaler who will sell you shampoo by 1 bottle at a time or whatever you want to do it, or make your own. But so people want to get into online retailing because they want to make money in a hurry. But it seems to be everything from the videos I've watched that says that. And you know what? That doesn't happen. I don't know what the products we currently sell are going to be the ones that we're selling in 2 years, or if we're selling toys in 2 years, or any of that, because I'm not quite sure if it all works. You try, it's trial and error at the cost that is cheapest to you. You lose money until you make it. And if you're looking to make money overnight, then you're not doing this. My friends who sell stuff for a living, who actually own retail stores and malls, they don't make their money overnight. It takes time. You have to build a reputation. You have to do good customer service. You need good product. You need good employees, and you need customers. And as I said on the first video, when we talked a little bit about how setting the store up, you're basically, in order to sell, you need data. And so I'm coming down to how much does it cost for me to buy data so I can sell to the data, so I can get you out there to purchase my product, which is being sold by any number of other people because it's decent product. Just like there's overlap between a Macy's and a Walmart and a Target and your specialty shops. There's a lot of overlap between Amazon and eBay and me and anyone else who wants to sell toys online, just because of that's the nature of the business. Once you're starting out, you can only sell certain things. You can't sell Legos unless you buy them, and unless someone wants to drop ship them. And if you do, please drop a comment down below, because I would love to drop ship Legos. But you only have access to certain products, and so you gotta make do with what you have. And the problem is I have to be able to connect to that. So it's all well and good to sit there with a seminar and tell you things that are A, common sense, and B, make you dream of things that you're not ready to dream about. I mean, you shouldn't ever think of dreaming of failure. But anyone who tells you that in 2 months' time you're going to be sitting on a beach or on a cruise around the Caribbean, sipping an icy drink of your fruity alcoholic drink of your choice, as it all works for, as your store basically works for itself, is full of absolute bullcrap. It doesn't happen that way. And if you look at the background of some of these places who want $300, $400 to take their course, they're making their money on selling you information. They're not making their money by the stores. Sometimes they can do that, but they're working on 3 or 4 different things. They're writing affiliate blogs. They're doing all these other things besides actually doing store stuff. And you and me and a lot of other people who do this, the person I work for doesn't talk about how to sell stuff. Likes to sell stuff, but he's not going around to others and saying you should do this unless you're asking for advice. And so be wary of anyone who sits there that they can tell you how to do everything right and fine and dandy for a moderate fee. Because when you're starting out, you don't have that kind of money to throw around. That money is going to need to go to web space, web design, getting things ready for you. And eventually, I got to spend that money on buying data. I need the data so I can market it. And on it goes. And then you kind of always, it's the same thing. You get new stuff, you get new data, you buy new data, you sell to new data. It kind of goes on and on and on from there. So be wary of anyone promising you a miracle solution for just a small amount of money when you start. Because let me tell you, doing retail isn't glamorous work. You may end up selling Cartier or Tiffany products, glamorous Coach bags and stuff that's glamorous that people will buy, but you'll also spend your Sunday afternoons going through lists of information to make sure that you actually have what you say you have and make sure that your customers know what you have and the products are right. So, and then you get to do videos or whatever it is to promote your stuff. And then you might actually get to write something about your store, which is probably something I'm going to do tomorrow, is write an article for the store to try to get people to buy, because you got to buy copy about interest and write interesting things. So I need to write interesting things about toys and get that onto this so the search engines will read it so that people will find my store. It's a cruel game, and it's a game a lot of people lose because they don't have the patience. You want to know how a business works? Well, hopefully you've worked retail at some point, but if you just go around to your local competition, it really isn't competition unless if you're doing pure online retail. Go around, talk to them. They would love to talk to you and tell you, no, don't do this, do that, do the other thing. And pay attention to what your gut tells you to do. And don't give up too easily when things don't happen. Lots and lots of other things that we will kind of talk about as we go along the way. But it just angers me when you go through, you could look up on YouTube 1,000 different places, an online business for beginners, and most of it is, let me sell you on this class. And don't spend any money on it. Read through the freebies. Watch the sample videos that they have for you and see if that's something worthwhile. But anyone promising you the old Robin Leach line of champagne nights and caviar dreams is full of horse hockey. All right? All right, I'm Ron Juckett. You can follow me on Twitter at Ron Juckett. You can follow Emily's Funhouse at Emily's Funhouse on Twitter. Give us a like on Facebook. I'll find a link somewhere. But it really is, just do a search on Facebook for Emily's Funhouse and give us a like. We'd love to have you. And I'd love to be able to exploit your data. I mean, you want to buy some toys, and we'd love to set you up with that. So give me a look and give me a follow there. Subscribe here. I don't know how often we'll be doing these things. This was more of an off-the-cuff thing, but probably as I go through. Look, I'm not going to charge you for the advice I have, because that and $2.75 gets you a latte at Starbucks, a small one, or a Venti or whatever. Okay, so that and $4 gets you the drink of your choice at Starbucks. All right. Okay, until then, we'll talk to you the next time. Bye bye.